Good morning. I'm Chandrasekhar, LITS, and today's session is English 1, and we need to have the reading skills, skimming and scanning. Okay. So here, very good morning to all. I'm Chandrasekhar once again, and today we are going to take our reading skills. Generally, in language is learned by reading, writing, listening, and speaking. LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. All four skills are to be learned. And as an English language student and a professional student, you need to learn a quick and smart way of reading. Rather, you must be speed reading habits you must develop. Because until yesterday you were doing intermediate, the reading passages were there. And reading passages are generally aimed at to give you the comprehension. Comprehend means understand. Understand the topic. Understand there are different kinds of questions you will face it. Some are local comprehension, asking particular details. General comprehension, they give overall impression about that particular passage, information about the passage. They also ask you about vocabulary. They ask you to write antonyms and synonyms. Synonyms means similar words, antonyms means opposite words. So these are the general tendencies are there as technical graduates, and you have entered into engineering stream. You must read more and more resource books. And when you become an engineer, you need to go through the reports and the new trends. You must be aware. You must be able to read, understand, comprehend, and apply. So this is the thing that you must develop smart way of reading. So there are people who can read a novel within a week. Some people are there read a novel within a day. Some people are there to take up a novel and read in an hour. But it's amazing how quickly they read it and they understand it. It's really amazing. And you must know that what is the quality that you have. And these are the things, smart habits you must develop, and to read. And when you read, you understand and know the main points, and apply. So it requires understanding, remembering, and analyzing the passage. Get to know the main points of that, and then application of it. You must do it, and you must also try to write something. So all these things, the more you read, you become rather full-fledged. That's why reading makes you a full man. Writing makes you an exact man. Confidence a ready man. Confidence means when I am talking, unless I have confidence, I can't talk. So here, there are certain techniques are there. The techniques today I am going to take it up. There are two techniques I will be doing. One is skimming and another is scanning. So here, the methodology, the method how to skim. So once a passage is given, a long passage is given, and how to get to know what is it. Skimming is a reading strategy. Remember, this is a strategy you must develop. Reading quickly obtain important information. When you read a passage, you need not remember each word, but the main point, the focal point, the essential point, and that you must be able to identify. Read the title. First is once you get a passage, the passage will be, for example, when you refer the text there, you will be having the name, the title will be there, introduction will be there, headings will be there, subheadings will be there, and conclusion. Remember, any reading passage has basically three parts. One is the introduction, and second one is body, third one is conclusion. So, in order to make the reader to follow, the writer uses certain techniques. He uses the title in the beginning, and he introduces the topic, and in the introduction he defines and he explains the topic, and he uses certain headings so that each and every paragraph has a heading. That is, a key sentence is there. And as a smart reader, when you read, you must be able to point out the particular heading, the topic sentence. And the subheadings are also there, and then conclusion. So read first sentence of each paragraph and identify the sentence. Generally, each and every paragraph will be having a topic sentence in the beginning, or sometimes it may come in the middle, sometimes at the end. But generally, the writer will be focusing the topic of the passage, the sentence, the paragraph, and at the beginning, or sometimes in the middle, sometimes at the end. But as you go through, you must be able to identify. Read the concluding sentence of each paragraph. First sentence you are ready, and last sentence you are ready. And thereby, what is the conclusion? Read the words highlighted bold. So there are certain words that have been highlighted and in italics. That means they are the key words. Remember that, and you must know them, and they are the words which are essential and gives you the information. That's why you must be able to identify that and understand it. Look at the illustrations and pictures and diagrams and tables. Generally, in the topic, in the passage, you will be getting it. You will be getting tables. Tables means the classification, horizontal or vertical tables. That you got it. The data has been classified into it, and then that's good. And the pictures, bar graphs, line graphs, pie graphs. So these are the things that they will give you, and tables with the different kinds of tables. So all these things you must be there, and when you read it, you must understand. You must be smart and way to understand. You must be intelligent enough to understand the concept of it. So, okay. So here, so first is, I said you must have a strategy. And you must have a plan. The plan to be smart and how to. So study the poster about the Skill India. Read the salient features. So we have got a passage given there. That is, what is it? Skill India. This is a passage that has been given, and you see that it has a title, Skill India. That means the reader wants to know what is Skill India. So in introduction, he makes it clear what is Skill India, and skim through to get the key points of the key points and the subheadings that are important. So in the what is, for example, they give you what is Skill India, why Skill India, what is its relevance today, and how to get it Skill India. All these things are headings are given, and that gives us insights, prepares our mind to prepare to read it. So take 1 minute to get the information about what is this program about, and what is the mission, because as you know, the numerable number of lakhs and lakhs of engineers are coming every year. So it's a problem for employment. So they want to have the people with the skills. If you got skills, naturally you are equipped to do the work efficiently and wonderfully. They will be taking it. That's why we are going for Skill India. This mission has been proposed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and people are now in the new educational policy we are adopting it. And it's a mission. How the vision and mission. So vision of Skill India and mission of Skill India. How it has to be realized. How we have to do it. And why is it undertaken? What is the need for it? Why? Major skills covered in this field. Is it technical skills? Is it language skills? Or what kind of skills that are required? Is it hard skills or soft skills? What is it required? And once you have it, once you master it, what is the kind of incentive you get? You get employment, okay, no doubt about it. And after getting employment, you will have a rise. Remember, growth is life. Life should be dynamic. Life should never be static. Static means death. So one must think of the growth. That is, every time you have to imagine, you have to join an institution where there is a growth. So you have to rise up the ladder and occupy the better positions. So that is a growth. So dynamism is a life. Life should be dynamic, never be static. So time allotted for 1 minute. So quick reading habits that you must develop. So there are certain problems. Don't go by one word by word and pointing out your finger. No. Through your eyes you have to read. Silently you have to read. No need to murmur and the kind of thing. Okay. So this is about the scanning. So skimming is getting general idea and the blueprint of it, the plan that the author has and are having it, and you are able to identify it, making a note of important things. The structure, how that once you analyze it, it's in your mind, and it's like a mind mapping. You can remember each and every point and write. And here is another technique, is scanning. You might have heard about scanning machine. When you go to a hospital, when you want to confirm, the doctors want to confirm, they ask you to undergo scanning. Scanning is here using it as a technique. So scanning is a reading rapidly to find specific and information, specific facts or information. Remember, scanning is a reading strategy to find a specific and definite facts and information. Remember that. Methodology we use it, state the specific information you are looking for. First is what kind of information you want to have. Whether you want to talk about engineering graduates, whether you want to have technical skills in English or technical skills in ECE or EEE or mechanical or whatever. So you have to be specific. Try to anticipate how the answer will appear. So as you read, you travel along with the author and to know, and you must also be ready to visualize what is next coming. You must be able to guess what's next. Use the headings and identify these sections might contain the specific information. So your eyes should search for the specific information. Leave rest of it. Rest of it is not important. And be specific, that particular information you must get it. Selectively read and skip through the sections of the passage. Rest of the passages information is not required for us, and that's it. Time duration 60 seconds to read the passage. When you go for IELTS, when you go for PET examination, when you go for break examination, reading passage will be there. The unseen passage will be there. You must be able to develop this and develop this scanning. Remember, scanning is for finding. Once again, reiterating it, repeating for you, and it is a technique used to find specific facts or information. So here you are looking for specific information. Remember what is the kind of thing, what information you want to have. This decides what. And try to anticipate. So when you go through where this information will be there, you must be able to spot it. And use the headings and subheadings, and it might be having the specific information. So sometimes even the paragraph headings give you the direction and you can look at it. That's how intelligent you should be. And selectively read and skip through the rest of it. Rest of the things are not required, and point out the particular poem that you must have. Time duration, always smart reading. You must develop quick reading habits. Every day, start reading. Read a newspaper, read a magazine, read a newspaper, your books, and try to develop this reading habits, fast reading habits, and quick reading habits, and that will make you a smart student. And here, activity I am giving. Quickly read through the passage in 20 seconds. Remember, the time duration is 20 seconds, not even 1 minute. And question and for each question and get the answer, continue the process and time limitation of 60 seconds. You see, there are some questions that have been made. So, as you read the passage, some questions have been asked and you will be able to answer it quickly. What is excellence? What is essential and personal success? What is the best way to create spectacular results? What are the 2 practices will keep you the best state? What do you, the allied performers make excellence in? This, this is a wonderful passage about success. Everyone dreams of success. We are working, putting our head, heart and soul in our work, and we want to have success. We want to achieve success. And what is success? How to achieve success? It can't be achieved in a day or 2. There is no magic band. Magic band అంటే మంత్రదండం ఏమీ లేదు. మనం ఏం చేయాలని చేసే పనులు కూడా శ్రద్ధతో నిష్ఠతో చేయాలి. Devotionతో, dedicationతో, devotion, dedication, discipline. You have to have it. And you have to have mental discipline. And you must be smart. And you must always confidence in yourself. Always be confident. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it and I will do it. And these are going to transform the things. Okay, so once you decide, that's why the people who have achieved great success, they have life stories. That's why the lives of the great men, they give us a path, how they have traveled, and we must take inspiration from them. And here, what is, for example, the success how? Is it accidental? Success cannot be accidental. It is the hard work and sincerity and devotion and dedication, discipline only can result into success. It is no shortcut for success. And what is the essential of personal success? Yes, we must be open-minded, we must be loving, we must be smart enough to understand others, and emotionally integrated, and you must be intelligent to solve the problems and take it up, and then don't be baffled by the challenges. Sometimes the challenges some people believe. No, you stand there and see, analyze why this problem, how this problem, when this problem, and what is the solution. So once you think of the solution, very many solutions are possible. There is no problem in this world without a solution. Every problem has a solution. So naturally, you must be smart enough to say not one problem, one solution, but 4 to 5 solutions. Then you are accepted. So, what is the best way to create spectacular results, and how you are leading your life, how purposeful you are, how meaningful you are, how devoted you are, and how smart you are, and that gives you the result, kind of a life you are going to have. Do you want to have a respectable life? Do you want to have the people to love you, respect you? You identify your strong area. And whether it is athletics, or whether it is music or fine arts, whether it is technical studies, realize your real potential. Analyze your potential. Identify your strong point. And the passion, develop a passion. Passion, love to do it. And enjoy doing it. And develop that, enjoy doing it and create something new. Create always trying to create something new. That's why all the inventions and discoveries are not done in a day. It is a lifelong struggle they had it, and lifelong they have worked for it. What are the practices that they have it? Just think about the kind of practice. In the passage itself they have given, and you must be able to do it. And time duration, remember, it is 60 seconds. To make you smart, yes. And in the first attempt it may not be possible, but try and try and try. And activity 2, that's quickly read the passage and 20 seconds and for each. Okay. Yeah. Then, okay, and okay, it saves time. So why this smart reading habits? What are its benefits? When we are doing something, you must know what are its benefits. Then only we will do it. And here, it saves time and energy. Okay, time is life. So you need to be smart enough to use that time meaningfully, purposefully. You will be focused in reading, no digressions. You will note important points. The important points you'll be noting down in your mind's eye. Easy to understand and remember. So after reading everything, that once you have understood the main points, naturally you can remember. That's what we call it, mind mapping. That's why some students, they study only for limited hours and they get the maximum. They score more than 90 to 100. And others, they study 16 hours, 18 hours, but they get only 50% or 40%. Why? Because they are not able to identify the points, main points, and they elaborate it. And develop the speed reading habits. Always. Read a new book. Take a new book, borrow it from our library, read, and then write the book review. Beautiful. You develop reading habits and writing habits both. And that's wonderful. That's one must do it. And every week one book, and try to go to the library, read the newspaper, read the magazines, and listen to the forecasts. And that's the kind of thing you must develop. So it is useful to comprehending, reading, and you are going to face this particular one. And almost all of you will be appearing for Cambridge PET examination. What is the PET examination? Preliminary English test. And in first year, in second year, we will be going for business English communications and computer exams. In professional career, it helps you a lot. Being an engineer, you will be able to read the reports and quickly grasp it, take important decisions, right decisions. Develop smart reading habits through reading regularly, newspapers, magazines, and short stories, novels. Beautiful literature is there. You can go through, and like Pushpansi, like Sudhamurti, you can name beautiful short stories are there. So these are the things for you, and once I have tried to explain to you, and I have explained what is meant by skimming, what is meant by scanning, and feel free to ask questions if you have any, please ask. And I have given you some sites to refer, and do refer, make it a regular habit to read. Thank you. Okay? Okay, so once again, I want to reiterate. First is about the skimming. Okay. Skimming is a reading strategy. Skimming is a reading strategy. The main difference between this and other is to obtain main points. Remember this, main points, quickly, smartly, and you must be able to identify information. The passage may be 1,000 words, maybe 1,500 words, maybe 2,000 words, no matter. But you must be able to make out what is the essence of it. Read the title. That's why you must develop the quick reading habits. So, I was talking to you about noting down the important points, salient points, and most important points. And how to do it? It's first read the title carefully. Enter passage about the title, the single subject that you have got a topic sentence. We call it as topic sentence. Read the introduction where the definition is there, description is there, and the examples are there, and read the headings. Headings give you directions. Okay, each paragraph will be having a heading, subheading, and this will give you the direction, and it will be taking you along and the main points of the body of the essay, and then you will have a conclusion. Conclusion is once again coming to end. Okay, that's called conclusion. That's why I said there are three parts in passage: beginning, introduction, body, and third one is conclusion. So all three are important. So read the first sentence of each paragraph. So read the first sentence and to identify the topic sentence. If it is there or not identified, otherwise move to the conclusion, the concluding sentence. Concluding sentence of the passage, the paragraph I am talking about. Okay, it's a paragraph. Okay, read the words highlighted in bold. That is to get the attention of the reader. That's why the writer has made it a point to highlight it, and that you must be. And look at the illustrations, examples. Illustrations means examples, pictures, caricatures, diagrams, tables. All this give you the graphic representation. Instead of reading more, and the graphs will give you the essence of it. It will be a bar graph, it may be line graph, it may be pie graph, it may be anything. And it may be tabular form, classifying the data, and then you can visualize it. And once you read it and understand. Okay, so the study, the poster, and here the kind of poster that has been given about Skill India, go through it. And the theme of it, the program, note down the theme, the salient features. Salient means the main features and of this program in one. Skim through to get the key features. And along with the headings and subheadings, important expressions are highlighted. So remember, each and every topic sentence has been supported by documents, data. The data which is supporting it, that you must be able to do. Methodology, in 1 minute you get the information about what is this program, what is its mission, why is it undertaken, major skills covered in this session, incentives offered, and time allotted for this 1 minute. Remember, time is very precious. You must be able to read more and less time. And scanning is reading rapidly and to find specific facts. Remember, it is about specific facts and information. Okay, and the methodology used here, the state of the specific information you are looking for. You need to identify the particular definite information. Try to anticipate the answer. So, as you go through, be intelligent, be sure, be intelligent, be wise to anticipate. Anticipate means you expect how the answer will appear, where it will appear. Try to guess. Use headings and identify the identify sections might obtain has the specific information. Which heading is having what information? This analysis you must have. Your brain should do. Selectively read and skip through the sections. Whatever is important, you read it. Whatever is not important, you avoid it. That is how you need to save time. Time duration is 60 seconds also. So the next one activity that I have given you the questions. Okay, and what are the advantages of this particular skimming and scanning? It saves time and energy. Remember, time is very precious. Time is life, and it is easy. And you will be focused in reading, smart reading habits you must have. You will not important point. You will never miss an important point. Essential, easy to remember, easy to analyze. Remember, the more clarity you are having in your reading, understanding, the more clarity will be answering and writing about it. Remember, that's why you must have clarity in your thought, clarity in your reading, clarity in your writing, clarity in your speaking. In all the things, clarity is required. So, easy to understand and remember. That's why the things which are simple, clear, and you can easily understand and remember long. No need to by heart. It's like people have the rote memory. Avoid rote memory. Rote memory, you will miss it because if one word is missing, you will be missing. But in this case, it can't. It is not all required for us, and it must be developed in smart reading. Yes. Okay. It is useful in comprehending, reading. Comprehending means, I said to you, understanding, reading. And the competitive exams, international examinations like PET, BEC, and IELTS, TOEFL, name it. Any English examination, any technical examination, you can win. Okay. And in the professional career, it helps you a lot to take the right decisions. Reading thoroughly, reading between lines, and then understanding it and take a right decisions.